65@gmail.com.
Call us at 7099033602.
Join the fastest growing news network of Nagaland.
Keep watching Nagaland TV. Naga.
A very good afternoon to all our viewers. You're watching Nltv Midday News. Let's start with the headlines. 3 controversial farm laws at the heart of massive farmers' protests across the country for over a year will be withdrawn, stated Prime Minister Narendra Modi while addressing the nation. Statement comes at a time just before election in states like Uttar Pradesh and Punjab. On 18th November at Directorate of School Education Office Kohima, a program called Result Declaration of Online Kala Utsav 2021 state-level competition was held. Kala Utsav is a national event for celebration of art form in the school system. The Naga People's Front Party Central Youth Wing started its 2-day leadership meet on 18th of November, Thursday, to 19th of November, Friday. The meet is being held at State Academy Hall, located right below the NPF Central Headquarters, Kohima. The latest satellite imagery from Maxar Technologies and Planet Lab show that China has built a second new village in Indian territory under its occupation in the Shiomi district of Arunachal Pradesh. And now the news in details. Apologizing to the country, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday announced the repeal of the 3 contentious farm laws against which farmers, mainly from Punjab, Haryana, have been protesting at the borders of Delhi for nearly a year. The Prime Minister chose the occasion of Guru Nanak Jayanti to announce the repeal of 3 laws. The Farmers Empowerment and Protection Agreement of Price Assurance and Farm Services Act, the Farmers Produce, Trade and Commerce Promotion and Facilitation Act, and the Essential Commodities Amendment Act 2020. Since November 26, 2020, farmers mostly from Punjab, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh have been protesting at Delhi's borders, demanding the repeal of the laws.
उनकी पूरी जिंदगी का आधार इस पावन पर्व पर हार्दिक बधाई देता हूं। ये भी बहुत सुखद है कि 1.5 साल के अंतराल के बाद करतारपुर साहिब कॉरिडोर अब फिर से खुल गया है। साथियों, गुरु नानक जी ने कहा है, बीच दुनिया सेवी कमाइए त दरगिही बेसन पाइए। यानी संसार में सेवा का मार्ग अपनाने से ही जीवन सफल होता है। हमारी सरकार इसी सेवा भावना के साथ देशवासियों का जीवन आसान बनाने में जुटी है। न जाने कितनी पीढ़ियां जिन सपनों को सच होते देखना चाहती थी, भारत आज उन सपनों को पूरा करने का भरपूर प्रयास कर रहा है। साथियों, अपने 5 दशक के सार्वजनिक जीवन में मैंने किसानों की परेशानियों को, उनकी चुनौतियों को बहुत करीब से देखा है, महसूस किया है। इसलिए जब देश ने मुझे 2014 में प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में सेवा का अवसर दिया, तो हमने कृषि विकास, किसान कल्याण को सर्वोच्च प्राथमिकता दी। साथियों, से बहुत लोग जान है कि देश के 100 में से 80 किसान छोटे किसान हैं। उनके पास 2 हेक्टेयर से भी कम जमीन है। आप कल्पना कर सकते हैं, इन छोटे किसानों की संख्या 10 करोड़ से भी ज्यादा है। उनकी पूरी जिंदगी का आधार यही छोटी सी जमीन का टुकड़ा है, यही उनकी जिंदगी होती है।
On 18th of November, Directorate of School Education Office, Kohima, called off for program result declaration of online Kala Utsav 2021 state level competition, which was held in Kohima. Kala Utsav is a national event for celebration of art form in the school system. It is an initiative of the Doors and Literacy Minister of Education Government of India. It was launched in 2015 to promote arts in education by nurturing and showcasing the artistic talents of school children in the country. In the program, a speech was delivered on significance of the Kala Utsav by Dr. Chumbini Kikon, Joint Mission Director, declaration of result and prize distribution. All the winners whom will get selected for the first position in every category will represent state level competition on January 1st to 12th, 2022 through online from the Director of School Education Office, Kohima.
Ministry of Education, Government of India. It was launched in 2015 to promote arts in education by nurturing and showcasing the artistic talents of school education in the country. The Ministry of Education recognizes the importance of aesthetic and artistic experience of secondary level students, which play a major role in creating awareness about India's rich cultural heritage and its vibrant diversity.
What is all about Kala Utsav? But I'm being asked by Officer Yellow and his team to be here in your midst today, so I readily accept the invitation. I have gone through the contents, and we have from Madam the objective all about Kala Utsav. Anyway, before going to that, Chairperson Yellow, Deputy Mission Director, Dr. Chumbani, Joint Mission Director, Kelika, Deputy Mission Director, my dear friends from district, coordinator, data entry operator, ADC, and so forth. And then colleague friends from Samugra, ladies and gentlemen present here. We all know, from the beginning we have heard from Madam the objective of this. As we know, the Kala Utsav, the main objective is to encourage our youngsters, especially the schoolgoers who are in the secondary level. We need to tap the hidden talents, the arts, the different culture, maybe craft, maybe different cultures. We know in India, as per the 1950s, when the constitution was framed, there it has listed
The Naga People's Front Party Central Youth Wing started its two-day leadership meet on 18th of November, Thursday to 19th of November, Friday. The meet is being held at State Academy Hall, located right below the NPF Central Headquarters, Kohima. The leadership meet is being held under the theme NPF Catalyst for Peace. The guest speaker for the meet being L. Dekho, Minister for Fed and Printing and Stationery, Government of Manipur. The theme speaker for the event, Dr. Lorho S. Fozi, MPLS, Outer Manipur Parliamentary Constituency, L. Dikho, the Minister for Fed and Printing and Stationery, Government of Manipur, said that NPF is a beautiful party and went on speaking on the importance of NPF in the Naga society, while also stating that the Manipur elections are coming soon and it is going to be very difficult this time, as people in Manipur have seen and acknowledged the works impact NPF has had in Manipur. He further added that NPF stands for the Nagas and it has its focus on the Naga issue and is pushing towards the betterment of the Nagas.
Then he said, my father, a peace vision should be constituted to ensure that
Mongsai Khemnyungan has released her 4th edition of Books of Emotions Declare 2021 on November 18th in Desi Conference Hall, Noklak. The book was officially launched by Deputy Commissioner Noklak, Hiazu Meru. Mongsai is the author of Books of Emotion 2019, Books of Emotion Expressions 2012, Books of Emotions Unstained 2017, and one of the contributors of Olio Obscure Writings from Nagaland. She completed her English Masters in 2019. Growing up, she has always been passionate about writing poetry and simply finds life at the heart of it. She enjoys performing her poetry by breathing life into what might have been words on papers. Books of Emotions Declare 2021 is a collection of poems which is written to be read and performed over the years, of course. This is her 4th book written by the author, though. This book, the author aims to revive the practical oral narration and practice and promote the art of spoken word poetry, especially in Nagaland.
Very dark and heavy, and my life was so unpredictable. But then it was at that age the poetry came to save me. So I really I'm blessed. I feel blessed that the loss and the darkness that hovered over my life did not keep me in that dark space always. And then poetry was there to enlighten me and to make my life better and enabled me to look at the brighter side of life. Now, when it initially started in 2009, when I wrote the book, it was all about my dad and all the things that I was going through. So you can literally say that my first book is an important book of darkness and depression. But now I look at my 4th book and I am surprised at myself for the journey that I undertook, for how far I came and how my books turned from darkness to light.
School bhal pra purisa Shillong the St. John's School pra hostel de pra to time moi hati koi dage pehla ama pra kuisi dage bacha gas to hoile beshi bhal pra uti dagile bi buti dhura nai bole kam nai de ekta gas to hoile jongol te thakile bi pathor osor te jongol thakile bi buti dhurile itu life te kiba hoide koina tai ke advice dise amar khan laga sadi tu kuki tu hoile tai family bal tai baba ma business itu nemete tai la ma tai itu advice dia aji amar khan laga mongsha aru tai la mala tai la family kisa hoga tai de iman bahal bra uthi kena ekdom talented manu indiga dia to dikhya to I'm so happy. Is the art of discovering what you believe? I will repeat. He says the art of writing is the art of discovering what you believe.
The week-long dance drama festival known as Kartik Nach came to an end with a rhythmic play at Main Square. This festival is celebrated every year in Nepal. Kartik Nach, being celebrated since 17th century, is an ancient storytelling art form through dance and music. The festival's amalgamative form of dance and drama has been preserved by the local community Newa. It is celebrated every year in the Nepali month of Kartik. The latest satellite imagery from Maxar Technologies and Planet Lab show that China has built a second new village in Indian territory under its occupation in the Xiaomi district of Arunachal Pradesh. The settlement has around 60 buildings and allied infrastructure, and one on top of the rooftop of a Chinese flag being painted. Responding to the Chinese village constructed in the Upper Subansiri district, the External Affairs Ministry on November 11th said that China has undertaken construction activities in the past several years along the border areas, including those that it has illegally occupied over the decades. India has neither accepted such illegal occupation of its territory nor has it accepted the unjustified Chinese claims. One Mi helicopter of Indian Air Force crashed during landing at Rocham helipad in Arunachal Pradesh on 18th of November. The helicopter was doing a ration sortie for the armies from Hyoliang to Rocham when the helicopter carrying 5 crashed. There were 2 pilots, 1 engineer and 2 crew members in the helicopter. The machine was being operated by Squadron Leader Reddy and Squadron Leader Kartik Patni. There has been no casualties in the incident. However, the engineer is reported to have sustained some minor injuries during the crash landing. The rotors of the helipad and the helicopter has reportedly been damaged completely, and the ITBP troops of Rocham post were posted for the rescue operation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid tribute to Rani Lakshmibai on her 193rd birth anniversary on Friday. Modi tweeted that he bowed to the hilarious Rani Lakshmibai on her Jayanti. He remarked that Rani Lakshmibai was a special place in the history of India and her bravery will not be forgotten by generations. Notably, Lakshmibai was an Indian queen and one of the leading figures in the Indian Rebellion of 1857. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday paid tributes to the former Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi, on her 104th birth anniversary. Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister between 1966 and 1977 and later between 1980 and 1984. She was born on this day in 1917. Born on the 19th of November 1917 to India's first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and Kamala Nehru, Indira Gandhi served as the first and only female Prime Minister of the country from January 1966 to March 1977 and again from January 1980 until her assassination, which was in October 1984. Indian Railways unveiled its first ever pod concept retiring rooms at Mumbai Central Railway Station. Union Minister of State for Railways Rao Saheb Patel Danve on Wednesday virtually inaugurated the rooms of pod. The Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation remarked that this facility will be a game changer in the passengers travelling in India by rail. Especially those on business trips will enjoy. Notably, pod rooms were first started in Japan, and these are affordable hotel rooms that are equipped with basic necessities in a compact form. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will attend the 56th Conference of Director General of Police and Inspector General of Police at Police Headquarters, Lucknow on 20th of November and 21st of November. DGP of States and Union Territories, heads of Central Armed Police Forces and Central Police Organizations will attend the conference. This will be done physically, while the remaining invitees will virtually participate from 37 different locations. Notably, the conference hall discussed issues including cybercrime, data governance, counter-terrorism challenges, left-wing extremism, emerging trends in narcotics control, trafficking and prison reforms. A month after the failed 13th round of Corps commander-level talks led to a hardening of position on both sides, New Delhi said that Indian and Chinese diplomats had on Thursday agreed on the need to find an early resolution to the remaining issues along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh, while also abiding by bilateral agreements and protocols so as to restore peace and tranquility. They also agreed that both sides should, in the interim, also continue to ensure a stable ground situation and avoid any untoward incident. The Ministry of External Affairs said in a statement after the 23rd meeting of the Working Mechanism for Consultation and Coordination on India-China Border Affairs through video conferencing. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will lay the foundation stone of a plant under Bharat Dynamics, which will be established for Rs 400 crore to make propulsion system and anti-tank guided missiles, hand over light combat helicopter drones to the armed forces and inaugurate various developmental projects in Jhansi on the 19th of November. Prime Minister took to his Twitter handle to inform about the same. The longest partial lunar eclipse in around 600 years, which will bathe the moon in red, will be visible on Thursday and Friday for a big slice of humanity. The celestial show will see the moon almost complete cast in shadow as it moves behind the earth, reddening 99% of its face. The spectacle will be visible for all of North America as well as parts of South America, Polynesia, Australia and Northeast Asia. From the moment the eclipse proper begins, when the moon enters the Earth's shadow, to when it ends, will take around more than 3 hours and 28 minutes. That is the longest partial eclipse since 1440. That is all for now. This is Gargidaka signing off. Keep watching Nagaland TV.